way. Or if you're already in a position and you are okay to hold on to your position, then feel free to do that. Okay, that's what 130 has for us. Okay, so let's go to let's see one or two things that we are looking at for today. Like I said, please, if you're just joining us, feel free to drop any pair you want to look at. Any pair you want to look at, feel free to post it, and then we will just we shall dissect it together. Okay. So like I said, for people that are just joining us, we are in like a waiting period, right? We're in like a waiting period. The market is still trying to develop and give us things to work with. This week we have not really had, a lot of stuff to work with, but we know that sometimes are like that. When we go past this, maybe the coming weeks we can get better. All right. So this is AUD USD. So first of all, in as much as AUD USD is looking like a buy, right? So this is the weekly time frame, right? So from here, let me just show us this higher time frame analysis now. So from here, you see that from here to here, price has currently traded back into our discounted price here. Is that okay? Price, gave us this whole move, and it has this all of this now. After this move here and here, all of this now is like a retracement into the more discounted price. So after discounted price, now price is supposed to do what? Supposed to trade upward. Okay. So that's that for AUD USD higher time frame view, weekly view. Now coming into this current leg that we find ourselves, right? So yes, I know that we are currently trying to shoot back up, right? But you see, currently we are in this area of what? Here to here. You see, this is a swing leg. This is a swing leg. Why is it a swing leg? Because it was able to sweep a high and to also do what? And to go out to sweep a low. So this is a swing leg. So we are currently in a what? In a premium zone of that swing leg that may trigger some bounce to the downside before before we continue or something. Is that okay? That is the reason why I am skeptical about a trade on AUD USD. But all the same, I spotted this weekly sweep here. And you can see we're coming off, like I said yesterday, off a weekly key level. So weekly key level, weekly low sweep. So let's go to the daily time frame. So what I'm waiting for now on the daily time frame is let the daily time frame give me what? Give me an expansion. The moment I get that, I'll be looking to trade, right? If I can get that expansion on the daily to actually close above or something, another yes, maybe we are looking to trade. But currently, the sellers are still in control, and we cannot do anything much about this trade. Is that okay? So this is AUD USD. Like I said, we are just waiting, and we are waiting. So there's nothing much for us currently. Is that okay? All right. So let's wait for that one to develop more. Like I said, coming from the weekly now, we're in a discounted zone from 2020, right? And a discounted zone from 2020. And all of this now, let me draw. All of this now is serving as liquidity, Abi. So when we touch this discounted zone, we should normally buy even as high as this place, is it not? Good. But now, as they have come here, we have now experienced what? That we have a swing leg like this. That price should come here to bounce off a little bit before maybe it comes down and goes up. So you see that we may expect some temporary sells before we go up. Then at the same time, I'm noticing something still on that weekly time frame that we have this sweep here. So what can validate this sweep is if we have an expansion. All right. So overall, we should be buying. So this is just like a temporary sell before we continue the buys. Is that okay? But for now, I don't have anything for that guy. So I'm waiting for it to give me something. So let's check Euro USD. What do we have for Euro USD? Euro USD is just look at now. How do you even trade how do you even trade this kind of market? So currently on the weekly, there is no sweep up or down. Daily, same thing. There is no sweep up or down. But you know that we're bullish on Euro USD. So on the 4 hours time frame now, this is an area where price can come back to trade in the future, right? All of these areas is something that somewhere, let me go to the daily. Let me draw from the daily. Yeah, all of this fair value gap here. So it's areas where price can come back to trade Euro USD in the future. Is that okay? So currently we are following this order flow that we had here. We're following this order flow that you could see here. Order flow is simply price going back to mitigate an order block, mitigate. So the next place is here. The next place of that may be like a point of interest for Euro USD is this guy here. Is that okay? That's the next POI. All right. Seeing that here was swept. Here was swept. So all of these guys now act as what? Act as liquidity. So this is an area of interest for Euro USD to buy from. So when the trade runs into this zone, I'm going to expect what? Something on the, let me see, on the 1 hour, on the 30 minutes. If I can get a change of character on the 1 hour, 30 minutes in this area, then definitely feel free to engage your buy positions. Okay, so this is my view for Euro USD. Apart from this, I don't have anything else for Euro USD. Okay, so do we have anything for GU? Do we have anything for GU? Do we have anything for GU? Let's see. Okay. Okay, my screen is, I have many things on my screen. Let me go ahead and delete so that okay, so let's go from the higher time frame. On GU, so remember I said that G is coming from somewhere very powerful here. I've been saying that G is coming from somewhere very powerful. So there are definitely tendencies that GU come here. Anything that is happening, of course, it was said that anything that was happening at this region is just a temporary bounce, right? It's just a temporary bounce. At the end of the day, GU should sell as far as even here if possible. So the possible point of interest that we had for GU is this key level here. This key level 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. And then price has gone to do what? To disregard that zone. If you go to the line chart, you also see that that zone is exactly where it coincided with a change of character. So if we are buying, if our venture GU starts going up, you just know that it wants to come back to mitigate this area before crashing down. Is that okay? So this is my view for GBP USD. So I'm going to be patient for this guy now to come to me. Is that okay? This is my view for GBP USD. Let price trade back into these regions, right? When price trades back into this region, these are our key level. You can see how price really likes to interact with these zones. You can see now. And then price has done what? Has disregarded this. So you can expect price to trade back into that zone. Please, I really hope you when you look at the market, you spot these key levels and you are able to, predict the next movement of price, because it's very powerful. It's a very powerful system. Is that okay? So sometimes trade can do like this and then break. So when it breaks, you can come back here and sell. Good. There's sometimes that it may not sell immediately, right? It may do something like this. It may break up again. So this area is still valid as long as there is imbalance here. This area is still valid. So price can still come back and do like this. That's exactly what we're having here. After price broke this place the first time, you're supposed to come and buy from here and go up, is it not? But since price touched this supply, here, we are expecting that price should sell. So price now uses our key level and still destroyed it again. After destroying the first time, he destroyed it again. So now it has now served as what? A change of character that price can come in here to do what? To sell. Is that okay? These concepts are very easy. So this is just what it is for GU. I'm expecting GU to trade back into these areas before we look to sell. So I'll just do look at BTC and look at gold, and then okay, let me go to the weekly before. When I'm looking at something, I like to just do a fresh overview of it. So BTC has been very bullish, as you can see. At this point now, we experience a change of character at this region. Now we experience some sort of change of character at this region. So let's look at the daily time frame. Okay, so the daily time frame now, The daily time frame, I can spot something. I can spot a sweep and break situation here on BTC USD. This zone, whenever BTC decides to come back here, this zone is definitely going to give us a bounce. You see, there's a sweep here, and all of this build up here turns out to become what? To become liquidity. So when our BTC drops to this point, you know that we can buy. Now, where are we currently? We are currently in a zone. I said something that BTC may come to this fair value gap here before it sells. Now it did not get there, but there was something on the daily time frame that he used, which is this guy here, which is this guy. This guy was what he used to sell. Now what we are saying here is that still on the daily time frame, since price is coming from here, there's possibilities that price can come for this low, is it not? So let's look at the daily. Now you see that we have a change of character here. All right, we have a change of character. So what is now the idea? Now let's see 4 hours time frame. 4 hours time frame, I can spot what? I can spot a key level here. I can spot a key level here. Are you seeing how price has really liked to play around this area here, and even here? So this is an area that price likes to play with. So when price trades back, and now this guy now is serving as what? As liquidity. So when price trades back into this place, this is a possible area for sell trades. Is that okay? That's a possible area for sell trades on BTC USD. So you see that price from the daily time frame swept this high, right? It swept this high, and it has gone to do what? Has gone to retrace. Now we're trying to buy. We're trying to buy from here, but these buys are not looking very solid. And I think the reason is because maybe price has stuck somewhere on the higher time frame, which is making this buy to seem like liquidity. Yes, there is a bounce, and everything, but the trade is still not moving as well as it's supposed to be. And then normally there should be another block here at price we used to trade. But currently I'm not trading BTC. At least let BTC, if you are trading that's okay. But normally at least I'll see what price will do when it comes here to continue these sales. Is that okay? I'll normally just wait for BTC because it has really consolidated here for a long time. And I don't know what it's trying to tell us. Maybe when it comes up here, we can expect BTC to give us something to continue selling it. Is that okay? So it might buy from here, but when it gets here, we should expect some drop. Is that okay? Should expect some drop. All right, so let's do gold. So gold is really giving us conflicting information. Gold is giving us conflicting information. So on the 4 hours time frame now, we know that gold has been buying for the longest time. Gold has come to do what? Gold came to sweep this low, right? The only reason I have refused to sell gold is because of sentimental reasons, right? Since gold has been very, very bullish, right? I refused to sell gold. But gold has currently given us this area here. This area served as a demand zone that has not been violated. So will price sell from here? Will price sell from where it is currently? There's only one thing for us to know. There's only one way for us to know, and it is that within the 30 minutes time frame, price should start to do what? Price should start to print possible reversals. All right. If price can start printing possible reversals on the 30 minutes time frame, then definitely we are going to start to sell gold. Is that okay? We're going to start to sell gold. But currently, for gold, gold can give you this kind of, of course, you can see now, gold can give you this kind of pullbacks. Gold can give you pullbacks and then still go and sweep it again, give you again, and then sweep it. Is that okay? There are people, there are institutions are still expecting gold to fly up to at least 3,800. That's somewhere here. 3,800 is around, let me draw it. It's around this area. So you can see that there's still possibility for gold from the big institutions that gold should trade up here. Is that okay? That's the reason why I have not decided to trade gold sales yet. But if this key level that we are now is going to hold, right? Gold should start to give us a change of character on the 30 minutes time frame, be right on the 15 minutes, then we know that yes, we can look to catch some sales. Is that okay? We can look to catch some sales on XAU USD. But for now, let's just wait it out. Let's just wait it out. Okay. So let's see some other one or two things. All right. So AUD JPY, I think I have something here. I have a key level here on the daily time frame that I pointed out a while back. This key level here, it's a very strong key level that whenever price comes back there, I expect price to give us a reaction. Can you see? It acted as a resistance a couple of times before it came back to act as a support. And now what do we see here? This is now liquidity just below the key level. So this is a very strong zone. So price should come here and give us some sell-off. Is that okay? Now, currently, what is price saying? Let's go to the weekly time frame. See, there's a weekly sweep here. Weekly week has swept this previous week. So is daily expanding? Yes, daily has been what? Look at it now. Daily has given us what? An expansion. Is that okay? So what we want is 4 hours to give us a possible trade. And where I would say is looking good for 4 hours is from here. Is that okay? So this is a possible zone for buys from AUD/JPY. So if you are trading AUD/JPYs, this is a place that you should look out for. And if price can drop into this zone, then you know that we are definitely going to buy from here. And of course, you know why. Weekly, see this, just look at the candlestick. This current week has swept the previous week. Daily time frame has what? Daily time frame has expanded to the upside, taking that liquidity on the line chart, taking that high rather on the line chart. 4 hours now. 4 hours now is giving us what? A fair value gap candle, a fair value gap, yes, imbalance, right? And then of course you can see the other block formation that is down here. So this is a key zone for AUD/JPY to come down to before going to the upside. So that's my view for AUD/JPY. All right. So about Euro CHF. Okay, Euro CHF, we had this side we want to buy from, right? Then I said something that since the daily was coming from a key level here, I just like to draw lines. Okay, it's just when we are in a session like this, I like to use the rectangle. Normally, I just draw lines, right? If I have a key level, like this, right, I'll just come and draw something like a line here. Is that okay? Let me draw it like this. So in case you see lines on my chart, I'm not doing anything magical. I'm just drawing key levels. I expect price to come to. Normally, if I'm in a class now, I'll probably come and draw rectangles so that people can see it more. But me, I just prefer to draw lines on my chart. Is that okay? All right. So what I saw here is this key level here. See? So what I wanted price to do on the 4 hours is that price, after touching here, let price expand to the downside. And that is where this expansion is coming from. You can see that on the 4 hours time frame, we had another area here where price interacted a couple of times before doing what? Breaking with what? With fair value gap is here. Let me draw it out. There's a strong fair value gap here. So I expect price to fall. All right, let price fall from here. When price falls from here and touches this our entry, is that okay? When price falls from here, touches this our entry, then we can remember that we have a buy possibility that we have here from Euro CHF from classes back, right? This, even though this is a big demand zone. So maybe if you are the type that likes to go to, let me edit this stuff to show the middle line here. There are people that when they take their trades from the higher time frame, they like to take it from the middle of the other block like this. Well, that's also fine. I just hope you don't end up missing it, right? At least it gives you a better risk to reward ratio. All right. So this is the view for Euro CHF. Price should go ahead to fall from this counter trend sell. When we fall from here, is that okay? We can do what we can look to catch some buy opportunities from down here. Is that okay? I hope it's very clear. It's very simple now. It's very simple. You have a key level like this. When price, let me say this is the daily time frame, right? When price goes back into that place, you want to go to the what? To the H4. Let the H4 give you what? Give you a change of character. Then if you want an entry, you can now go to H1. When H1 can give you a fair value gap, you can trade. Now, what will you target when you come back here? You just target that low, that daily low that started the retracement, okay? So you can go from there to this low, and then you are done with that trade idea. Is that okay? I hope it's making sense. I hope it's making sense. Remember why we are buying this guy in the first place. So is that we swept all of this low and this high. So price swept the low, went up. So price should retrace to this area and then go up again to take that high that started the retracement, which is here, for it to complete the story that has started. Is that okay? So that's that for Euro CHF. All right. So let's see, what else do we have? I don't have anything for this guy yet. Okay, GA. We are still waiting for price to come back into this hour. Remember that yesterday, and I think I analyzed it yesterday, that we have a nice area of interest here. Look at the line chart, see the way price like to play with this zone. Then price has gone to do what? Price has gone to disregard or violate this loop. What I'm expecting for GA to do on the 4 hours, you see this area now is another key level here. It's another key level. Touch, 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 touch. Okay, so if price can come into this guy here, you can sell off till the beginning of the retracement here. So this is where I would be looking to sell GA from. Okay, this is where I'll be looking to sell GA from this area. Now, price used yesterday to create a liquidity just under our entry here. So this is a possible trade entry for GBP AUD. All right. Maybe when trade is going back up there, I'll call it out for us. Is that okay? So if you're trading GBP AUD, just go to the 4 hours time frame, and then there's a possible sell from here, simply because the way price has reacted off this key level is very nice. Here is now come liquidity, so price can touch and fall. All right, just like that NZD CHF trade that we took that time. Is that okay? So that's the view for GBP AUD. And then what else? Do I have anything for us today? NZD CAD. What's happening for NZD CAD? This NZD CAD has been dropping. The only reason why I'm skeptical about this trade, let me show you. This trade is, if I have a very bearish leg like this, I don't like to really jump into buys but right away, but let me just break it down for you. Weekly low is being swept and price is reacting, so we should be coming for the high, is it not? Now the daily time frame is also showing me another sweep. You know, my daily and my weekly time frame are the time frames I use to draw the buyers. So you see that this is another sweep on the daily. So 4 hours now. 4 hours has given us what? Has given us an expansion. Is that not? You can see there's an expansion there. So what is 1 hour supposed to do for us now? To give us our possible trade here. Is that okay? So NZD USD is looking NZD CAD is looking good from this buy. Is that okay? It's looking good from this buy. That's why this is the only reason why I like this trade. Is that okay? Okay, so this is the view for NZD CAD. All right. The only thing is that this price has really been very bearish. So when it's like this, it's good to be careful. All right, good to be careful. All right, but weekly has swept the low, daily has swept the low. 4 hours expanded, 1 hour has given us fair value gap. So it's not a bad place to look for a trade from. Is that okay? So that's NZD CAD. That's NZD CAD lookout. This guy now is looking like liquidity for us in this market. Is that okay? This highlights like our final targets. Okay. But if you see 2R in the current market condition, carry your 2R and go. So this is the view for NZD CAD. All right. So let's just trade safe and catch our pips. Okay, I've already done gold, right? I've already done gold. At least we know what I'm looking out for gold. Okay.
Good morning,
So
sir.
like I said, this is a waiting period for us, and let's just take it easy. Let's take it easy. It's going to, get better. The conditions will favor, our trading style, not strategy, our trading style even better. Is that okay? So that's what I have for currencies. So if there's anything you're having for any currency, or if you have any question, you can feel free to ask. Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Good morning, sir.
morning.
Sorry, I joined late too. I just joined now. No vex. I was doing something. Is there any trade, sir? Did you call any trade for us?
I've just given us outlooks. I've not actually called any trade. Just given us some outlooks.
Okay.
Places that I'm looking out for possible buys. I have
This
this for
NZD card,
NZD
bro.
card.
Okay.
Yes, you saw this one already. I have this for NZD card. GBP AUD. Waiting for price to trade up to this area before anything. And these other ones I don't have anything yet. All
What
right.
of Euro and
So
UD and GBP, sir?
which one?
Euro USD and GBP USD, sir.
Euro,
Sorry,
euro.
sir.
No, no, I don't have any trades for those guys. I don't have any trades. I don't have any
Okay.
trades. They are just currently waiting for, I don't know. It's just doing its thing, and it's not giving me a clear direction. But this is where I sell for Euro USD. That price may
Okay.
come to trade from. You
All
can
right, sir.
see
Okay.
price mitigated here, mitigated here. So this is an area that EU may likely want to buy from. If price decides to disregard this zone and sweep all of this liquidity, EU is coming for this guy down here. This is the next place.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much.
So that's that. All right, sir. You're welcome. Synthetic indices, synthetics is currently we are, I don't know, it's like this Flip X4. We had a nice buy for Flip X4 yesterday. Started in profit, but we are currently in drawdown. We have not hit stop loss, but we are still in drawdown. From the trade I called, though, from the one I called for the 400 people, the trade is in drawdown. Like I said, we are very transparent here. We don't sell anybody dreams. We don't tell you, we don't lose trade here, or we don't experience drawdown. Because there's some places that you join. It's as if they never used to lose trade in that place. You say, is it this easy? When you now come in now, you now lose one or two trades. It's now be as if they're giving, or they are fake. All right. So I'm not scared to tell you that the trade that we took, yes, it went in nice profit. I think I called it from halfway here. It went in nice profit. But currently it is in drawdown. So I'm waiting for it to, to come back in profit. But I'm still positive that F4, that's Flip X4, is going to buy. All right. If there's anything, I'll drop for the general group for us. Okay. So I don't have anything for synthetics yet. I don't trade all the synthetic indices because it's too much. Quite frankly, that's just the reason why I don't trade everything. It's too much, and you cannot be trading everything at the same time. So the ones that I normally trade, is the outlooks that I've given for all those trades are still valid. So I'm just waiting for the trades to come to me, right? That is for them to come to me. Let me show you something for 60 that I saw this morning. I saw this nice key level for 60 on the daily time frame. So I had to talk about it, show it to us today. So you see how price had here, now flipped the script and traded to that place 2 times. And then what does it do? It has now broken that place with what? With fair value gap. So I really like this. What's it called? This key level. So whenever flip 6 or FX vol 60 drops into this key level, I'm going to buy from here. All right, I've made the call. From here, I'm going to buy. I'll probably wait for a confirmation or just a smaller, because it's daily time frame. We like to have a what's it called? We like to have a better entry. So let price drop into that place on the 4 hours. Then definitely we are going to buy from here. Okay. So that's my view. My Flip X1, what's it called? Flip X1 trade. I think this is one that we called on the group, right? The general group. This one hits stop loss. You see, it was a very nice what's it called? Very nice demand that if you have anything, just type on the group. If you have anything, just type on the chat. I'll look at it. This was a nice demand that we're supposed to buy from. I can see price started buying from it, but he did his thing. No problem. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. Maybe market is trying to reverse, right? So we just have to position ourselves for the new direction that price is giving us. So, okay, flip X2. We are still, we're still positive that X2 will drop into our fair value gap, our weekly fair value gap, as you can see here. And then we're going to trade. So just be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient. We are in the moment of patience. This is what part of trading that traders don't like. The part where the market is not really giving you anything, but you want to trade. You just have to be patient. And you carry, when you carry family problem and bring to the market, the market will make it worse. So you go collect the money, collect the money, join. All right. So this is for flip X5. Let me see something here. We have swept that high. So can we come for the low of the day? Let's see. Let me see 4 hours. Okay. 4 hours is currently trying to sweep, but it has not yet finished sweeping. It still has some movement to finish sweeping, and then we can have a change of character. How about 1 hour time frame? No imbalance. So the imbalance is the imbalance. There's small imbalance here. There's small imbalance here. But I'd like to trade from a more premium price. Let me check the 30 minutes time frame. 30 minutes time frame has this guy up here. 30 minutes has this guy up here. Okay. This is nice. This is nice. So let the 4 hours confirm that sell, then I'll know what to do. Is that okay? All right. Someone said GBCHF. I already left this thing now. I already left currencies. Already left currencies. All right. But we are pretty much done. Pretty much done. But let me just see that your CHF for you. This will be the last thing for today. Please, so this is the stressful part of trading when you just have to wait. Trading is 80% waiting. All right. GBCHF. What do I even have for GBCHF? Let me clear my screen. On the weekly time frame, I have this key level here. And what did I say? When price goes to take, you have a key level. When price goes to sweep that, when price goes to take that, what is wrong with my hand? And then it comes back to do like this. It's coming for this low. Okay. But this is the low that started the retracement. So it should come back to fulfill this low. All right. That's just a quick information there. So as this key level here was taken here, where do you think price is going to come for? Price is going to come for this low, but this is where the retracement started from, is it not? So this low is where we are expecting price to trade to. Now, on the daily time frame now, I'm seeing price is playing with this zone currently. So what's the 4 hours saying? Let me see. The 4 hours, okay, we swept here. So it may look like he wants to buy. It looks like he wants to buy. But what happened is, since I am still overall bearish on GBPCHF, what price may likely do is he may come and sweep this place, use it as a key level, sweep here, something like this, and then come back to third before coming back to the final draw on liquidity here. Is that okay? So that's the view for GBPCHF. All right. So please trade safe and manage your risk properly. So let's just wait for the market to give us something and then we'll trade. Okay. So Adam Suleiman, Chuk Sobuta, Delight, Emmanuel Ogale, God knows, Indiana Basi, the HP user, Kehinde Dada, Kenneth Okafo, Ololade, Oluti, Solomon. I think there are 2 Solomons, a Solomon and Solomon, and Stanley Ovuede. I greet everybody, especially have a lovely trading day, and we shall see tomorrow. Goodbye.
Good morning, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Bye, sir.